Hello, dear friends. FMG ZF is capable of manufacturing up to 98% of the brake references available in the entire market. And in order to achieve this, there's obviously a very important labor of analysis, development, research, testing, and finally, the validation and approval of the friction material to meet the regulatory expectations and also those of the user. And among all these technologies necessary to develop brakes, this is one of the most important test benches in the whole process. What I have here behind me is a dynamometer, one of the 9 that this large brake manufacturing corporation has, and which is crucial to accelerate and to reproduce the many conditions found on the road, but in an extreme manner. Indeed, here you can test brakes from the smallest vehicles to the heaviest trucks. This is the 9th test bench we have in the group. Almost all of them are located in Spain, but we also have test benches in China and Mexico. And in this case, this bench provides a differentiation compared to the previous ones because it has climate functions that the other benches do not have, allowing us to perform tests that would not be possible on the other benches. Up to 3,500 tests are carried out on these benches, where we can accelerate and, as I mentioned before, reproduce extreme road situations. In the end, what is all this for? This serves 2 essential purposes. First, to comply with the regulations mandated by the European Union or any global standards. And second, and most importantly, to ensure total customer satisfaction. This process was one we identified as highly repetitive, and in the end did not add any value to the product. So, one of our primary objectives was to automate and reduce all the manual handling of supports, therefore allowing the production process to flow automatically. We are automating, digitalizing, and of course, providing ergonomic aids to our production processes. And in this case, what we have seen is a collaborative robot that helps us palletize the final product. A rather laborious task that required our operators to rotate and posed potential health risks. With this collaborative robot, which allows us to work alongside them, we can avoid all those overexertions, and at the same time, we can work as a team without having to use the previous systems that required fencing or safety measures around the robot.